Hello, everyone. Namaste. I'm super happy to guide you through the 30 minutes practice of beginner's yoga, very gentle. We'll start with moving through all the joints. So we'll mobilize all the major joints in our body. It's called joint freeing series. Let's stretch our legs, try to sit tall. And we're going to go through breath and movement. So the movement will be connected with breath. So, and the breath is as important as movement. So let's start with our ankle joints. We inhale, we point the toes. And as we exhale, we flex feet and pointing and flexing a few times. You're inhaling through the nose if that's possible. And exhaling through the nose if that's possible. Okay, so just a few times of that, allowing your own breath to guide you. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Very good. And then we're moving the ankles a little bit differently. So let me just set my position. Imagine that you're opening and closing the book. So your feet are coming towards each other, the soles of your feet come towards each other. And then you're opening them again as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Very good. Yes, a few times. And really be present with your ankles, with all the joints that you are mobilizing here, moving. Okay. And then let's separate the feet and just draw some circles. One way, the other. Beautiful. So our ankles are with their weight right now. So let's move to our knees. And we'll do one the other time. So bringing your hands under the right side. Keeping your back straight is kind of important. Keeping the back as straight as you can. Inhale, lifting the legs up. And exhale, bring the thigh towards the chest. Try to keep the left foot flat. That means the toes are pointing towards the body. And exhaling them. As you are inhaling, just stretch the leg out. Look at my foot, it's flexed. And then exhale, relax the shoulders. And inhale. Exhale. So working with your breath, allow the breath, your own rhythm, own pace of your breath to guide you. Just a few times like that, trying to not to round your back too much if that's possible. And release. And then bring your hands under the other thigh. Lift your leg up as you inhale, and on exhalation, go for the same, relaxing the shoulders. And breathing in and out. And a few times. And your form, your posture may look differently than mine. You have different range of motion. So different ranges of motion. Different proportions of the body. So it may look different, but as long as it feels good, it's okay. So our knees are done. Let's go into a cross-legged position for a moment. Whatever it means for you, okay? Whatever it means for you. It's bring your left hand down, pressing left buttock down, and the right arm goes up all the way. Inhale and lean to the left. And inhaling up to the center. And your hands down, and the left arm goes up, pressing the left buttock to the floor so you feel the stretch on the side of the body. Try to keep the head parallel to that arm parallel to the head, and lean to the right. Keep breathing. Inhaling up. Lower your arm down, and then right arm goes up again. That's it. And lean to the left. Feeling a stretch on the right side of your body. Maybe leading by the sternum slightly up towards the ceiling. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Let's do it one more time. Lifting the arm nicely up and leaning to the right. The right elbow slightly bent. That feels good. Pressing the left buttock to the floor. I will create a little bit more stretch. Inhaling up and release. Just notice how that feels. Nicely elongated spine. Let's elongate it a little bit more. Clasping the fingers and flipping the hands up. Let arms up and just lean to one side and then the other. Notice how that feels to move the body. Remember not to hold your breath. Allow the breath to be soft and natural. And hands up and release. Beautiful. So let's there's those lateral stretches. Let's go for some little twists. Prepare for that twist and just slightly moving your spine from one side to the other. So coming from your hips, from the waist. And again, try not to round your back here, okay? Stretch both legs. Stretch both legs nicely and bend your left knee. Bend your left knee. Good. You bend your left knee. The right foot is flexed. Try to bring the thigh close to the chest as if you wanted to hug your thigh, your knee. Then bringing your left hand behind you, that will elongate the back a little bit, right? And then with the right hand, either bring it to the side of the knee, land your waist, or by rounding, by turning your left hand back, you'll be able to twist a little bit deeper. Good. And maybe lift your right arm up, then the elbow, the outer side of the knee. So either this way or like that. Every time you inhale, elongate the spine a little bit more. Make it more up. Stretching the space between vertebrae. And every time you exhale, maybe twist a little bit deeper, but remember not to round your spine. And letting go of that, and take the legs. And this posture we are going to do on the other side as well. So I'm going to turn around. What is important to remember here, that there are some contraindications for this. So maybe I should mention it earlier, but I didn't. Usually, if you do it once, usually not a big deal. But still, if you have scoliosis that is greater than 45 degrees, this posture is not recommended. And this posture is also not recommended while you are in the second and third trimester of pregnancy. Twists are generally not recommended then, right? So let's do it on the other side. Let's turn your hands around. Beautiful. Elongate the spine. Left leg is straight, right one close to your chest, so you get it close. And then this time your right hand turns around. The left one, either you press it against that knee so you can twist nicely from your waist, or you lift your elbow and it goes in front of the knee. You can practice that. Please don't round your back. So if it goes like that, you want to be like here, okay? So don't force yourself. Keep breathing. Beautiful. And then hold your hand. That's also an option. Just do whatever your body allows you to do. So for everyone, this posture will look a little bit different. Legs, and flex your feet. Very good. We're getting into the posture that's called stick pose or staff pose. And start with keeping your hands in the sides. So for some of us, this posture may look a little bit more like that. It's okay to do it against the wall. The wall usually helps. We are building our core here. And our hip flexors also get stronger. Flexing your feet, sitting tall. Doesn't look much like a posture, but you will feel it. Engaging your abdomen a little bit, and you can either keep your hands here on your side, or you can lift your arms up. You can lift your arms up, keeping your arms near your ears. Palms are facing each other. Legs are strong and long. Slightly pressing the knees towards the floor. And release. Letting go. Bring your hands behind you. Take the knees. Very good. Separate your feet a little bit and notice and press through your hands to lift your hips up. You can do it with your knees straight or bent, feet together or separate. Lifting your hips slightly up, looking up. Notice how that feels. And lower your hips down. Beautiful. Now, you can come back either to your cross-legged position or keep your legs long or sit up, whichever way makes you comfortable. As we are moving with our joint string series, we are moving our the movement to the arms and hands. It's time to keep the posture, nice and tall. Let's stretch the arms forward. And we are moving to our fingers, finger joints, and our wrists. So imagine you're playing piano badly. Good, and then making fists and opening them. Yes, yoga can be that easy. Beautiful. And then imagine that there's an invisible wall in front of you, and you're pressing against that wall with your hands, and then pointing them down. So what makes that movement yoga? That you are doing it mindfully, you feel it, you are really in your wrists, in your hands, and that you are breathing in and out with the movement. So inhaling, the fingers go up, and as you exhale, you point them down. Inhaling and exhaling. And we are not only moving our physical joints and mobilizing them, bringing more blood with all the nutrients to the joints, but we are also moving our energy within the body. Called prana, and we are moving prana. The life sometimes gets stuck in our joints. It creates some discomfort and some problems. So inhaling and exhaling, and then let's bend the right elbow and rest your arm on the chest. And bring your left hand to the forearm and start drawing circles. Start drawing circles, gentle circles, and really be present with your joints. Noticing all the sensations Beautiful. And then maybe switching sides, that feels good. Again, resting that arm. When we keep it out, away from the chest, the arm tends to get tired. So that's why we are resting it here, and we can relax the shoulders. So again, drawing gentle circles. Maybe if you want to go a little bit more intense, go for it if it doesn't hurt. What is important in yoga when we practice? That we don't feel pain. So when you start feeling pain, you're not doing yoga anymore. You're just hurting yourself. It's not yoga then. So whenever you feel pain, go back to the place where you didn't have pain. Discomfort's okay. Discomfort's okay in yoga. That's how we grow. But pain is not. And sometimes it's the biggest learning in yoga is to notice what our body wants to tell us and to respond to it, right? Okay, beautiful. Let's shake the hands. Shake the hands. Very good. I see a beautiful hummingbird behind my window. They're really distracting me. All right, so let's stretch the arms forward and move to. So inhale and exhale, bring your hands to the shoulders. So we are flexing and stretching the elbows. Inhale through your nose and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Do it again, in and out. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in and breathe out. And then let's bring the elbows to sides. And exhale, elbows closer together. You may touch or not. Depends on your range of motion and how your body feels. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Nice inhalations through your nose. And exhalations. Let's do it just one more time. In. And this is the way to invoke the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest. That's how yoga feels. It feels so good after you do yoga. And release. Roll the shoulders a little bit. One way, the other. Notice how it feels. And then we're going to go for a little bit of scapular abduction and abduction. There is, however, one contraindication. If you have osteoporosis or bulging discs, I'll ask you not to round your back then, okay? So this is okay when your back is healthy and in a good shape. If it's not, just please go to the neutral posture, okay? So go into the neutral posture. So let's start, everyone, bringing your hands and your knees and bringing your shoulder blades closer together as if you wanted to hug your spine with your shoulder blades. We are abducting the scapulae. And then we are going to stretch the back. But if you have osteoporosis or bulging discs, you are going to go only here to the neutral position. If you know your spine's okay, your back is healthy, you can go for that bigger stretch. All right. So this is for those people who know that their back is healthy and okay. If you know that there are some problems, you just go here to the central point, the neutral position. So inhaling, everyone can do that. Bringing your chest forward, elbows slightly together. And again, look, if you feel pain, don't go that deep. Find that place where you don't feel pain. And then exhale either to your neutral position or go for it if your back can take it. And you can round it. And let's do it just one more time. Bringing the chest forward, elbows slightly bent, shoulder blades coming closer together. And on exhalation, either coming to the neutral position or rounding the back and hanging of your knee. And coming up. Beautiful. Huh? That's really good. So now we are going to stand up. And stand up whichever way you want. However, you know you have osteoporosis. Coming up one knee at a time. You can use a chair. Same way to get down. Move the camera. Beautiful. So we are still moving our joints. So let's go for the arm extension and flexion. So you can inhale and lift your arms up. And exhale, bring them down, maybe slightly back. Inhaling up. To your range of motion. Don't go to any place where you feel pain and exhaling down. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. And we are moving to our neck. I suggest video. Okay. Beautiful. So we're moving to our neck. So we're going to do some neck exercises. Stand comfortably. Your feet can be a little bit wider than your hips or under your hips. Arms are just hanging there. We're going to inhale and lift the neck up. And as we exhale, we bring the chin down towards the throat. Inhaling, lifting the chin. Of course, again, if you have some neck surgeries or neck injuries that are recent, acute, you know what to do. Probably your doctor told you not to do this, and then please don't follow me. Inhale, lifting your chin. If that feels good, if that doesn't make any pain. And exhalation comes down towards the throat, so you're flexing here and stretching the back of your neck. Let's come back to the center. Inhale. Now, as you exhale, lower your left ear down. But keep your shoulders down as well, right? So we are not lifting the shoulders, keeping the shoulders down, just stretching the right side of the neck. And inhale to the center. And exhale, the right shoulder. Feeling the stretch, time on the left side of the neck. And then inhaling to the center. And exhale on the other side. Inhaling up. And exhale. Allow your own breath to guide you. Inhale up to the center. And keeping your shoulders where they are, we are just going to move the chin. So inhale and look to the left. Keeping your right shoulder back, slightly back. We'll open the chest a little bit more. And inhale to the center. And exhale, turn your head to the right. This time the left shoulder can go slightly back, not much. And inhaling to the center. And exhale to the other side. Inhale to the center. And exhale again. Let's come back to the center. And maybe combine all these movements and either half rotate here, like making a smile with your chin very slowly, or maybe full head rotation. So see what works good for you. Be very present. Be very present and know that if you have any neck injuries, surgeries, maybe you just want to do small movements and just explore the movements that are easy for you and don't feel any pain or discomfort. cat. Roll the shoulders up and back. And then let's go knee by knee on the floor. We're going to do last few movements before we rest for a moment. So bringing your hands under the shoulders, the knees under your hips, a tabletop pose. Again, let's bring the belly down and lift your chin up. As you inhale, that's the cow stretch. For the cat, only those who know that have no osteoporosis in their spine and that have no bulging discs, they will go to the full cat. Otherwise, just stay in the neutral position, coming from the cow to the tabletop. If you know that your spine is totally fine, you can go for the cat stretches. Put your hands down and lift your spine, kind of pressing your abdominal muscles towards the spine and inhale into the cow. And exhale either the tabletop to the neutral or go for the cat if you know that it's safe for you. And one more time, inhale. And exhale either tabletop or the cat. And come back to the center, stretching right leg out, point the toes. As you exhale, bring the side to the chest, but keep the spine neutral without rounding. So it may not go all the way, right? So whatever works for you. Inhale, stretching the leg. And exhale, flex the hip and bring the knee towards the chest. For some, it will touch, for some won't. Inhale and stretch. And exhale, lower your knee down, keeping the spine neutral without rounding. Inhale, stretch the leg without rotating the hips, keeping the leg in one line with the floor. Exhale, bringing the knee closer, making sure you're not rounding your back. Stretch. And exhale. And inhale. Point, hold it for a moment, and release. If that feels good, you can separate your knees and stretch your hips back to extend the child's pose. See how that feels. And coming back. Now you can lie down on your back, if that feels comfortable. You lie down on the back. Either in a classical Shavasana, so you can separate your feet, separate your hands, chin is facing up towards the ceiling. You can close your eyes for a moment. If this is not comfortable, you can sit against the wall to support your back or bend your knees and hold it against each other. So these are your options. Whatever works better. Just for a moment, close your eyes and tense your feet and relax them. Tense your buttocks and let go. Mix this with your hands. Let it go. And maybe pop your chest up and release. Shrug your shoulders to your ears and away from your ears. Roll your head from side to side. Beautiful. And then stay in a comfortable position, relaxing your legs, relaxing your buttocks, your hips, letting go of any tension in your hands and arms, the back, face, Breathing in and out, knowing that the floor is fully supporting you, gravity is supporting you, the muscles can fully relax. And you can stay here as long as you want, as long as it feels comfortable. Savasana is one of the yogic positions that you rest in, but at the end of the practice, it also allows to integrate all the postures that you did, and during this time, you're getting all the benefits from the practice. So it's a beneficial and important practice. Some people skip it, but it's better to just use it and enjoy it. Where you're really doing yoga with connecting the body and the mind. You can stay here as long as you want. I'm going to move on. I'm turning from side to side, going to a fetal position just for a moment and using my arm to lift my body up. If you're here with me, bring your hands together, bow to your own heart, to your inner teacher. Namaste.